Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. My name is Raman from class 3rd, Sanjeev School, Lehatara, Varanasi. And my experiment today is about floating and sinking. In this beaker, I have added baking soda and vinegar. In this beaker, I have added water and ENO. And in this beaker, I have added nothing else than water. So, what happened in these two beakers is there were a party of bubbles formed that helped the biscuit to float to the top. We can also call it as life jackets. And in this beaker, there were no party of bubbles formed and no life jacket worked. So the biscuit sank to the bottom. There is some time left in these two biscuits to go down because the party of bubbles are slowly bursting and the biscuit would slowly go down. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Hello, my name is Kanda Subramaniam and this is my experiment of density of liquids. For this experiment you will need pancake syrup, water, engine oil, a beaker, a kitchen weighing scale, a notebook and a pen or pencil. Let us first try with pancake syrup. I'm going to pour exactly 100 ml of pancake syrup into this. It's just yeast and So the weight of the beaker is 106 grams. Now we will measure the weight of the beaker plus the pancake syrup. It is exactly 213. So 213 minus the weight of the beaker, that is 107 is the weight of the pancake syrup. Now we have to divide 107 by 100, which is the volume, to get the density. The density is exactly 1.7.
I have made a setup like this using 4 pendulums. Now I'll show you something interesting. I am oscillating this white pendulum. Wait and watch. As you can see, the orange pendulum has also started oscillating because they have the same length. Do you know why this is happening? This is physics. We know the length of the string is the main part of a pendulum. So, under gravitational force, the frequency of the pendulum is inversely proportional to the length of the string. This means the longer pendulum will oscillate slower with a lower frequency and the shorter pendulum will oscillate faster with a high frequency. So this means when I oscillate a pendulum, its energy transfers from it to the rod, and the pendulum which has the same length will absorb the energy and also start oscillating. This is resonance. So, resonance occurs between two materials of the same frequency and energy is transferred from one to other. Now, I will tell you the understanding of resonance in science and engineering. For example, mechanical resonance is used in safety of bridges, railway bridges, buildings, and swing of a park. Sound resonance is used in musical instrument as underwater communication, acoustic sensors, sonography, and energy harvesting. Electrical resonance is used in wireless communication. Optical resonance is used in lasers, and nuclear and magnetic resonance is used in various things like chemistry and medical applications. That is why resonance is a very, very important concept in physics and science. Thank you. A tablespoon of yeast in all these bottles. This bottle has normal water. So, the yeast usually takes 5 hours to activate, but due to increased heat, the balloon has activated earlier. But since it has no sugar to it, it was only blown a little. This has warm water, and warm water in the sense means water between 105 Fahrenheit and 115 Fahrenheit. So the yeast activates but has no sugar to it. So it has also blown up. This has warm water plus yeast plus sugar, 1 teaspoon of sugar. So when the yeast activates, it has some sugar to it, so it blows up the balloon. Then this has yeast plus warm water plus 1 tablespoon of sugar. So the balloon has blown up a lot. Our conclusion is when yeast is added to warm water, it activates, and when activated yeast is added to glucose or sugar, it produces carbon dioxide that rises up and fills the balloon. This same process is used in bread making and beer making. Here's a fun fact about the anaerobic respiration. Yeast not only produces carbon dioxide, but it produces 2 other chemicals, ethanol and ATP. ATP is a chemical which is used to store energy in your body for later use, though it does not store as much energy as glucose. Thank you.
My name is Alina Shoaib and I'm studying in Delhi Public School, Fulbari. This is my project, Growth of Spirulina. It explains how spirulina grows and its benefits. Spirulina is a blue-green algae which grows in water and is a superfood. It is considered as a superfood because it is very healthy, and 1 kg of spirulina is equal to 1000 kg of fruits and vegetables. The conditions in which spirulina grows is alkaline water, warm temperatures, a clean environment, and the right pH level. It uses rainwater to grow and uses sunlight and carbon dioxide to get energy to form the food. As you can see here, it's finely red. We also use aeration to keep it in the middle of the tank because his aeration lets the oxygen escape, because too much oxygen makes the spirulina sink to the bottom of the tank. After that, it is then filtered with a sieve to remove the water. Then it is pressed to remove excess water, and then it is finally dried in the sun to evaporate the moisture in it. It is then grinded into finer particles and stored in a storage tank. It is then formed into the spirulina capsules. Spirulina should be grown because it is eco-friendly, sustainable, nutrient-rich, and it is cost efficient. These spirulina capsules are normally used in long-term space missions, and it is used in healthy drinks and desserts.
Thank you.